Okay, test. 1, 2. 1, 2, testing. I feel like I'm a little too loud. Also, that's really loud. It's a lot louder, the music, than I would like it to be. I don't know. Hello. Let me pause the music. Let's go with change to this. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Brain is not working. Error 404. 404? I don't know. We're gonna play more Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, which is a crazy game. Let me check up with my buddy Scout. See if he is ready to roll. Okay. Come on. Scott. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I had to wait a second because I had to listen to the Halloween theme.
Yes, I figured. I was like, oh, he's probably listened to the little, like, it's that sort of like spooky, scary skeletons, but not exactly.
No, I'm sure they messed it up intentionally to avoid copyright.
Yeah, but it's very, very similar, and it's so good. It was a very pleasant surprise the first time I heard that. I was like, yes, very good. All right, let's see. Me share my screen with you. Okay. Let me very professional. There we go. Okay. Play. I don't really remember what was going on last time.
It's only been like a month.
Yeah, it's been a while.
No, it's been like a month, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember.
I think what happened is we got a bomb code after going through the path down where what's her face? What's the Egyptian girl's name? I totally forgot.
Alice.
Alice. Yeah. All Ice, Miss Ice 9.
Yes.
Yeah, we found her dead in a different method. So the previous timeline we saved her by going through and finding something
The cure
in the park. And the reason that we knew to, or I'm sorry, it wasn't in the park, it was in another room. And we talked to, what's the hospital?
Luna.
We talked to Luna, and we basically disclosed to her that we knew it, but we don't know how we knew it.
We knew we would find Alice here, even though we had technically not been in that room during that timeline.
Right. And Luna still trusted us, even though we were displaying some weird stuff. And I think she may have cottoned on to what was going on, because she kind of suspected the whole we have memories from alternate timeline thing. It seemed like not only Luna believed us, but thought that we were having something to do with the morphogenic field, blah, blah. We got that kind of hint. So
yes. We also met a robot.
Yes, we met a robot who got shut down immediately because he started talking, and I guess that's not allowed.
Yes, and then we got his memories and figured out that yes, that Dio killed the old lady. Well, wait, I think we already knew that before.
Yeah, we knew that for a long time.
But we were wondering where, because Alice was stabbed with like a kitchen knife, which was different.
Yes.
Like other times I think she was stabbed with the scalpel. So that was a different thing. I think we found Luna dead also in that same room, who was died by like an injection Like from the injection gun?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what's happening right now. I don't remember. Let's just continue where we were. No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Wait, can't I like so it means goes to the menu.
1 and 2.
Hold on, can I log? No, let me go that far. Damn it!
Yeah, we're not off to a great start.
I was hoping I could go back in the log and read from before, but it was like, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Oh, that's loud.
Thanks. Okay. You search for rooms 1
I'll
and 2.
take 3 and 4.
Got it. Hello, anybody home? Hello, anybody home? The house is still
Nope,
dead.
Nobody's home. Nope, nobody's home.
Yep.
Turns back around, walks out door.
Yeah, so I was right. So the knife is missing from Alice, and that's kind of a concern thing. And the knife actually says the organization thing that Dio's part of, the like Myrmidons, that's it. That's the word. So it said Myrmidons on the actual knife. Yeah.
Fun.
Yes, fun. Okay.
Also not suspicious at all.
Yeah, totally not suspicious at all. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same, nobody in them, except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need
Oh
to get
gosh!
together.
Why are you so close to me? Back up, bye. Back up.
What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Fine, okay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Let's go, I guess. Infirmary. Hello, anybody home? Oh. Music got out. Oh.
This isn't suspicious at all.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't see no bracelet, and then there's a bracelet by the old man over there. Uh-oh. First thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. Where the heck were their handcuffs? My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice. turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. A cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away in my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera.
Oh,
Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
right. Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way. They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Why does Clover have, like, it's kind of hard to tell with the text in the way, but her pointer finger on her right hand has blood on it. Oh. There's a cut on Temioji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound.
Probably defensive wounds?
Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
No. Penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. Oh, right. The only people who could have got to the next thing were me and Fi and Kay and Dio?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone else was trapped. They were either dead or they were stuck outside. They didn't make it to the doors before they closed. Huh, interesting. The needles in the bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. Tubercularine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Oh, they probably stumbled onto something they weren't supposed to see. Probably.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Take back what I just said.
Oh? You find something?
Yeah.
Oh? Vi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's. Oh, so they found Quark's bracelet. That means Quark is dead. Goody!
Correct. It has 9 BP too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No! This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
I mean, it kinda maybe does.
Almost certainly means he's dead.
Yeah, there's a high chance it means he's dead. But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
could it? Ray of hope.
Yeah.
Keep spitting it like
Quark
that.
still had his bracelet on. Then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubercularine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped and then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
Shut up, Vi. You're always pessimistic. Not yet.
You need to think positive, Sigma.
Coming from you? Okay, fine. I get it. I'm being a Debbie Downer, and you're like, probably tired of my shit. It's like, that's my job to be a Debbie Downer, not you, Sigma. God. You're supposed to be the weird pervert,
Yeah, right.
not the Debbie Downer. That is my job, okay? Alright.
Reality is what we believe it to be.
No.
Reality requires evidence.
Yeah. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
Ooh, she slapped me. Ooh.
She slapped us? I thought she just
Yeah.
threw her hands up.
No, it sounded like a slapping sound, so I'm assuming she slapped us in the face. Because that's usually, you know, what people do. To kind of break someone out of their head, I guess, you know?
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be.
Uh-huh.
I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell ya. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tamioji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. Probably not. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of blues?
Who might have killed them?
Yeah, obviously.
Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tamioji would have been able to go through the white doors. Yeah. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's
I
wrong?
can't find anything. I should
Huh?
have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol.
Right.
I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it. Oh. Do you think the killer took it?
No.
I bet I know what happened. Tenmyoji sprayed Dio's bracelet. Dio's bracelet started glowing like crazy.
Right. That's probably what happened.
Tenmyoji wanted to murder Dio because he's like, you killed my waifu!
Yeah. So he handcuffed them to the sink to keep them from continuing on. So then they didn't reveal that he was the one who killed the old lady. And then, because we kind of figured that the same knife was used on the old lady, we can kind of be like, hey, that means he's also the one who killed Alice. And stuff like that. Probably. Whatever. Anyway.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, why does she have blood on her finger? I want to know what that's about. Vi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Blech. Then, after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look, see your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Aha! Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking. She wrote something. Yeah, it
I'm
does.
sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
Written in blood? 910? Or is it 01B? Or Olb?
910 something.
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly. It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Yeah, it could be 016 or 910. Although it would make more sense for 016 because of which direction she would be writing in. From her perspective, it would be easier for her to write 016. What does that mean?
Hold on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Is that code for something we need?
016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere.
I don't know, man. Are we gonna have to connect with the morphogenic fields?
It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
These numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
Oh,
Wait. It
Yeah.
says Dio.
yeah, Dio. I was having a Danganronpa moment for a second. I'm like,
I
wait a
know,
second.
Me too. I'm
It's
like,
upside down.
that doesn't seem right. But then I'm like, no, the B is just backwards.
Yes,
I'm like,
there we go.
it's Dio.
What
Why
was
would
her-
she
was-
make it like that?
I don't know.
That's so
Maybe she's
weird.
disoriented because of the soparil, or maybe she did it. She wrote it when she was like looking at the mirror, or maybe Tenmyoji wrote it with his blood on her.
I don't know. That's weird.
It is
No,
weird.
she had to have written it. Well, she wrote it with his blood,
Yeah.
but she had to have done it because her index finger was red.
Yeah, but she's also been injected with a drug, so you have to go figure that she's disoriented at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, I was also being like, this is a Danganronpa moment, but this one is actually more complicated than freaking the Upside Down. Oh gosh. I need to show you Danganronpa Abridged now since we finished the second game of that, because it's really funny.
Mhm.
Anyway, maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio, assuming it wasn't one of us. I mean,
No. There's also Quark.
I guess
I mean,
technically.
I'm not saying he did it, just
Okay, now you're gonna be a Debbie Downer again. Come on, Sigma. Use morphogenic field powers. Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? Who, the movement? Oh, right, we figured this out too. Where, the rooms had been moved, the AB rooms.
Yeah, somebody like used a crane or something and moved them around.
Yeah, it moved the one furthest to the right over to furthest to the left. Yeah, because the first time we went back into the AB room, because we woke up in the AB rooms, but then when we woke up, we left the AB rooms, and then after we did the first round of puzzles, we came back, and the woman was in ours, which was the one we chose was the furthest on the left. So that would mean if she was in the room that was all the way on the right that was moved, that would have been Luna's room. And the knife was hidden between the one where it had Dio and Quark and Luna's thing, and that's how we found the knife hidden there. Well, technically Alice found the knife there, but it was revealed there after it was moved. Okay. The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. Right, because they were out of frame.
Mhm.
And then Clover left by herself. And then we never saw wherever the Luna's body is. We can't see it in frame, but we did see Dio come into this room and then leave. Which I'm assuming is to get the knife. Okay. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. It means Dio, but it's the B is backwards. 1B, I don't know, whatever. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? What is this? Mysteries. 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 I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi. Give me something, anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you've gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Right. Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test. No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's
And
glowing.
that would mean...
That would mean... the rec room. Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Alright, rec room. What are we finding? Music cut out. Oh, holy shit.
Oh shit.
Holy shit. Okay, well,
Well, at least he was dead. Hope.
I'm very confused. Who? What? Because this couldn't have been like a battle between them. Somebody else had to have killed them.
Well, there is one person that we know could have done this.
Quark.
Not Quark. Not Quark. Somebody else. Here's a hint. Here's a hint about the somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They're not necessarily organic.
The robot?
Yep.
What?
Yep. It's the robot dude.
I don't know. He was like... He kind of exploded, didn't he? Like his brain exploded.
I just imagine him with his British accent going in there and being like, "Oi, mate, you want to get gloved? I got this big axe here."
But wouldn't that also defy the law of robotics?
What if he was like terminated from the laws of robotics? What if when he, I don't know, got dismissed or disconnected or whatever, it doesn't count for him anymore?
Don't know.
It is possible, just throwing it out there.
Maybe, but I'm very surprised. Holy shit, I'm very surprised. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defense response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to an incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of... Okay, we're going through a whole freaking thing. Okay. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I'm not sure if that's it, but okay. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
We keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
That doesn't comfort me. Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous.
Yeah, I would also say that's very unlikely. Especially with the situation with Kay. That's gonna be a difficult thing for a child to do. Is hit somebody that tall with an axe on the shoulder. That would be difficult, especially deep enough to actually kill him. Doesn't sound like a child.
Look at their bodies.
Yeah.
There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane?
Yeah, I mean, she technically has an alibi. We are her alibi.
Just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
Yeah. She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Vi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No way. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. I highly doubt that. It's difficult. It's a lot more difficult to kill a person than that. Okay.
It depends on what tool you've got, but yeah, I agree.
It doesn't seem possible. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Yeah, for the whole thing to go, like, to kill Dio, Kay, and handcuff Tenmyoji and Clover to the medical room. That sounds like it would take a lot longer than 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long I had been out. No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. Right. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. Couldn't you tell by your bracelet? And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey. What you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided
Obviously.
to start with Dio.
Yeah, makes sense. Find anything?
Yeah, two things actually. Take
Oh.
a look at this.
Yep. Myrmidons. A knife?
Yeah.
Oh. Dio, what do you have? A knife! Oh.
Starts running around the room.
There's
That
something. Yes, it's such a good meme. There's something engraved on the blade too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer? Yeah,
Don't
totally.
know. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah, it's the one that was in Alice. This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before. Yeah, the old lady.
Wound cavity.
Yep.
150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Lino scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right? So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
Must have gotten it from Alice.
Yeah, I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a sec. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So she killed herself with the knife, I'm guessing. Because she was sick. So Dia took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
Okay, what?
Don't you remember what I said?
Yeah,
There
two
were
things.
Two things. There was the knife and this.
The key to K. That's key. The K to K. The key to K.
It's the K. It's just called the K.
It's
the
called.
K.
It's the K. The KAYK.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that is that a key?
What do you mean that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then though. But Alice said it might be important, so she hang on to it just in case. Oh! So Dio got the key from her too.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
Now Dio's got it. So when
Yeah.
Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, how do you know it's Kay's key? Wait, Kay's key?
Timelines, bylines,
Yeah.
who knows?
You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh. Yeah, right. The shape is kind of unique. What do you mean?
Over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah, so that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Oh god. It's gonna be our face.
Oh boy.
Let's give it a shot. Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. I don't think we'll ever be prepared. That's a freaking big key. But... Huh? Stuck?
It's no good. Can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it's shorted the suit or something?
So, at any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. Oh, we know. It's very familiar to us.
Well, we've never seen it before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
Wonder who he
Well,
was.
I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
Okay. She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes. Ooh.
Look.
What is it?
A spray
Luminol.
bottle with luminol in it.
What? What? Huh? What?
But why is it here?
Why does Kay have it?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, my brain. My brain.
Brain hurts.
My brain is so
Yes, sure.
confused. This is so confusing. What is happening? Like, it seems like Dio killed Clover and Tamioji because Clover wrote it on her leg. But then why does Kay have the luminol in his pocket? I don't know either. That's the one Tamioji had. Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
I don't know yet.
Why
He
not?
might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this.
Well, why would he take it?
There's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction? Okay.
If he used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
Okay. There's blood everywhere in here, though.
Okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Alrighty. Let's see. Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing. Okay, so they found out that Dio had blood on him.
Exactly.
But why?
There are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
I've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tamioji.
Right.
Okay. Do you remember what Tamioji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tamioji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was. The old woman's, obviously. Because the old woman had a spot that looked like where a bracelet would be. That had, like, blood around it. But there was, like, an empty spot where a bracelet would have been.
Yeah, probably.
So that means somebody took her bracelet. And that was Dio.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay?
No idea. No idea who did it.
Yeah. I'm just so confused of what happened with Tenmyoji and Clover. Like,
What looks like what happened is Tenmyoji confronted Clover and Dio by spraying their bracelets.
yeah.
Clover's didn't glow. Dio's did. Dio got found out. Tenmyoji accused Dio of killing his waifu.
Yeah.
Dio's like, yeah, I killed your waifu, now I'm gonna handcuff you or kill you. And then
Yeah.
he put in his threat. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, I'm assuming something like that. Because there had to have been something where Temioji tried to grab the knife. Because that's the only way I can think that Temioji could get the cut on his hand. Was from trying to get the knife from Dio. But I'm assuming something happened in which Dio got a hold of Clover and held her at knife point to get them to comply. Something like that.
I
But-
would think that they were already tied up. If Temioji got stabbed, I would think that they were already tied up at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a desperate, like, last attempt to fight for their life, because why would... If I was already stabbed and bleeding out, I wouldn't let somebody handcuff me. I'd be
Well,
committed to fighting somebody at that point.
because if he was threatening Clover's life, then Temioji might be inclined to do what Dio says. Because
Yeah,
at least then there's a chance for them to survive. And it was just a cut on the hand. It's not gonna kill him. But yeah. So then I'm guessing then Kay found their bodies. Checked Temioji's pocket, found the luminol, took the luminol to go to the rec room. Maybe he was with Dio still after exiting the white rooms.
Maybe.
And I don't know, man, that's difficult. But then what the hell happened to Kay and Dio? Who killed Kay and Dio? Because there's no way from the positions they were in that this was like, they, one of them was able to kill the other one, but the other one was so damaged that they died right after. How they were positioned, that would make no sense.
Unless the axe somehow fell and killed Kay afterwards.
Maybe?
It's the only thing I can think of.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because he was kind of slanted, so even the suits of armor were like not in position to where that could happen. Man, okay, I don't know.
Neither one
What?
of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Maybe, perhaps after he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of species B. Nothing. Forget about it. That doesn't make sense, really. How he's positioned, that doesn't seem right. Of how he's, like, fallen over like that. I don't know. Maybe.
I think we'll end up being told it anyways.
Maybe. Okay, well, anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio,
All of
then...
this would be over. This
That's true.
awful game would be over.
Oh?
An Ambidex gate
What?
has been opened.
What?
It's
Quark?
It's Quark! It's Quark or the robot still is.
Quark is the mastermind.
Dun,
Quark's
dun,
the- Quark's been the mastermind this whole time. Oh god. Okay.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I bet whoever started the freaking polling is already in the freaking AB room, so we can't see them until after we vote.
They come out.
Yeah.
With the dramatic anime entrance.
Yeah.
Smoke everywhere. Uh-huh.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible. Right, wait. Could he have gotten... Wait, could he have gotten the AB room without his bracelet? Did he... What?
What if he stole somebody else's bracelet?
Maybe?
What if somebody else unlocked it first? What if somebody else unlocked it first? Are you
Quark,
okay? It sounds like your brain's about to explode.
my brain is exploding. Quark opened a gate.
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know I'm coming. Oh my god. This has been insane.
Suspense is killing me.
Right? I am just like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? What is happening?
What if it's not Quark and it's not the robot? What if it's Robo Quark?
I don't know. I was also kind of thinking that what if somebody's mind or whatever has been put into a robot? What if they were a robot the whole time? What if it was Luna?
Cyborg Luna.
Because she didn't get stabbed, she just got injected. So what if she's actually a robot? We've not seen blood from her.
Didn't we already have like the ending or whatever, where we like I don't want to say was intimate with Luna, but we like got her side of the story. We didn't really learn a whole lot about her in that ending.
Yeah. She, like, we were talking about, like, it was when we got our hand cut, and we had the weird liquid coming out from her hand, and she was kind of, like, talking with us about, like, the different, like, stuff, and, like, about, like, we were, like, freaking out, like, what if we're a robot? We're not human, but it was just we just have robot arms is what we have. We got robot arms, which sounds pretty cool, honestly. Having robot arms. Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
Must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door, remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Oh. Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an
That's
axe.
impossible.
Yeah.
An idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, Alright, let's go find him.
Ideas where to look?
Not a clue. Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Where are we going? White doors?
She always knows stuff we don't.
Ah, the room D and K investigated. Right. We haven't gone there.
Aren't you curious?
Yeah, of course. But besides, Quark might be there. Alright, let's move. Let's see what they found. Director's office. Ooh. The door says director's
Probably
office.
belongs to the director.
You think?
Really?
Wow.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Wow. Thanks, Vi. I know I'm a big dumb, but that's a little far. Okay.
It appears the floor is made of floor.
Oh my gosh. I hope it has one of those chairs. Okay, we are big dumb. Okay.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now. Sigma. I was defending you, and I would like to retract that.
I think
As-
that's hilarious.
That is definitely not the type of director that this is. Oh my god.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, you probably won't really want a coffee. If I was in this situation, everybody's getting murdered, I'd really want a latte pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even really
But
a big
he
latte
wanted a
person.
decaf. It's a decaf. Yeah.
Decaf is blasphemy. Decaf, disgusting.
I mean, I'd probably have to have decaf because I can't really have caffeine, but just because of medications I'm on. But just what Sigma finding four people dead. That makes 6 people found dead. Is excited about a fucking chair. Oh my god.
He's gotta have those. He's gotta have those evolved coping mechanisms, right?
Oh yeah. Part of Species B. Species B. Oh my god, so dumb. Yeah! So excited! Oh my god. Yeah, aren't you excited? She sure looks it!
He looks like she's like thinking to herself, either this guy's like out of his mind or he's the fucking killer. That's what she's thinking at this point.
No, she's thinking that she's just dead. Like, something. Like, not even that Sigma's gonna kill her, but she's just dead. She's dead. If she's with this guy, she's dead.
Yeah, Mr. Reliable over here talking about chairs and lattes when everybody's basically been murdered.
Yeah, after he was super depressed not that long ago. Just like, chairs! Oh my god.
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, I don't think she's excited about a chair. I think she's excited to find information, because a director's office sure sounds like a place you'd find information. So, you know. Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for
That would
us?
make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Did we take the knife with us? We should have kept that. That would have been a good idea. Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You need to keep asking me if
Well then shut up, I'm just gonna open it. Do what I want, Fi. Alright, let's see. Ooh, have we been in this room? We have been in this room before. Yeah! The thing on the floor there, that was a hologram thingy. Huh.
there's no one here.
The Lions. Did we get a password from somewhere?
I do not like this music at all.
Yeah, it's spooky music. That computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Liony in the sun is biting.
Son?
Yep.
And a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
Probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Miss Fi, Miss Hacker.
Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. See if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Okay. Fi turned and headed off toward the bookshelf. A bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay. I found myself staring at the screen. Come on, morphogenic fields, activate!
We need a new game plus. Everything's screwed at this point.
Yeah. A lion biting a sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. There we go. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. Don't worry. Okay. Remember death. Memento Mori. Oh!
Doing
That's
the
from a
thing.
different time!
Yes. We're doing the thing.
Memento Mori. Yeah, this is a different time. This time, different time. Remember death. Yeah, that time she had the scalpel in her. Memento Mori. Remember? Oh gosh, we're having a brain blast! Oh goody!
Yeah, dude, let me just pull up the password really quick, you know, from... Wiki.
Yeah, what does this mean? Well, okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna escape.
I mean, it has been almost a month, so I don't think that
word.
you could have it written down here and we wouldn't even know what it is because it's been so long. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Okay. What? Oh. Okay, maybe I got spoiled by something real quick. Don't worry about that. Okay, just don't share, please.
I won't know, but it was something I maybe am right about. And I didn't know it before. So
Something confirmation? Got it.
yeah. Is that supposed to be a 0 or a... Oh. I think it's a 0. Oh my god. Okay. No, I did it wrong. 0. 0, 1, 6. So it did have something that it didn't say Dio. I was gonna say, I'm like, why is the... If it's a B, or if it's supposed to be a Dio, why is it backwards?
So that wasn't Dio, it really was 016?
Yeah.
What? I wouldn't have figured that out.
Okay. Bring it back. Back up. Okay. Well, we're in. We cracked the code. We're so smart.
The best.
What is some of this stuff? Because there's a part that says Captain Kidd was fun. Which is interesting. Found against 2025 pieces of what? Oh, okay, interesting. Bye. Come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What?
I did a brain
How did you figure out
blast.
the login?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
Shut up, Fi. This literally happened when we met. Okay, you were like, "You're Sigma. I don't know why I know your name. It's just I know it." Shut up. I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same. Yeah, I gave you the same line when I asked you how you knew my
Why
name.
are you bringing that up?
It
Doesn't have anything to do
Timetable
with
crap.
this.
That's why.
does have to do with this.
It's everything to do with this. It is literally the reason.
Really the same thing. You sure? It might.
What?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have anything to say to that, Fi? Anyway, we should probably focus on this.
This is like the second time that Fi has been speechless in the.
Yeah, it's great. Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this. Usually when she's speechless, though, it's because we said something stupid. Which I don't blame her. I would be speechless as well.
Sure. Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here.
I don't fucking know, honestly. I don't have a clue.
Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes, because that's really helpful.
Oh yeah, it's really productive.
Even though we have a limited amount of time, because we gotta go back to the AB rooms. Because they were opened.
Yeah.
So we don't have time for this fight. We gotta do this investigating, and then we gotta go back.
Very convenient that we're not able to get back. Or rather, we spent time fighting instead of actually seeing what's on the computer.
Yeah.
Mm.
But no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up. Good.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right
The
I'm not.
game deadline isn't getting any further away.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see what this thing has for us.
Okay.
When are we supposed to start?
5 minutes ago. That's when
Looks
you're
like
supposed to
there's
start.
tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I could try
Nope.
searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for. GTFDML-016. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So was GTFDML-016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense.
I think it will, maybe.
Let's see here.
This was it.
She is a robot?
Yeah,
She's a fucking robot. That's why
she's
she
a
was selected
fucking
a
robot. She's a
Is that what
fucking
you were right about? Is that what you were
Yes.
right
Yes.
about? Alright.
Yes.
This-
Like,
this is no-
out
this is no
of
fair.
anyone we've seen, she's the only one who died without having any blood. Right?
That's true. But
So-
she did have that white stuff as blood instead. We didn't see that out of her.
We didn't see anything. Right?
So,
So if anyone is gonna be a robot, it would be Luna.
I'm still bothered by the fact that I don't know. She hasn't shown any other real signs of being a robot, I guess.
I don't know. I guess she kind of, like, was talking a lot about, like, morality and stuff like that. And she did talk to us kind of, like, before we actually found out if we were a robot or not.
Oh,
About
yeah,
stuff?
she did talk to us about the laws of robotics, didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that was the sign then.
Yeah. Alright. Luna.
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this
There's
file?
something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT? Brain blast! Mm.
There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of...
Then he exploded.
I see. Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
Yeah. So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Hold on. There was like something. Oop. Not that. Luna's necklace. The necklace Luna is never seen without has a cage containing a blue bird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lesson. Search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. And then what was 3 laws of robotics? And the 0th law. 0. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly, the 0th law was priority over the first 3, so the first law would have unwritten the addendum except where this would conflict with the 0th law. Whether or not .016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, .016 did act in accordance with it. So does that mean Luna did kill them?
That's a good question. If Dio is aiming a gun at somebody, would she be able to kill Dio because Dio's human? Can she kill him? Is she allowed to?
Because if a robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm.
Yeah, so it's catch-22. No matter what she does, she's violating the law. She can either try
But
to stop Dio by hurting him.
Yes, but this law becomes first before the first law.
Yes.
So
That would prioritize it, so she would be able to hurt Dio, I'm guessing.
yes.
If that's the case. Alright.
Ooh. We still have some secrets we don't have yet. What is this? Mystery novel thing. Hourglass. Oh, right. This hourglass we used in a puzzle? Okay. Gentle blades. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Cockney model. CM. So, Golem type male, Cockney model. G0LM. That's funny. Chinese room. Right. And I'm guessing it's Luna because it's a situation of like, Is she really a real person, or is she doing what she's programmed to do? Kind of thing. And from our perspective, she seems like a human, but really not. Okay. Anyway, okay. Continue on. Look at the bottom of the screen. It shows her current status. Currently operational. Yep, she's still alive. So she's the one who opened the AB gate. AB door.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Executing special mission? Ooh. You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something?
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
Okay, she's about to talk about this test thing that the secret note was just saying. What?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it.
Yep.
Well, like I always say,
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
right now, I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese
I
room.
don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah.
Funny about that.
Look, forget about that. See Luna's
Yeah,
status.
Yeah,
Forget about it, okay.
it's just a feeling. You know, I can't explain.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Bye.
Something double standard. I see how it is. I see exactly how it is.
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational, executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's
Do
dead.
you think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
Yeah, we gotta go.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Of course. Luna's the one who opened the AB gate.
Might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you mean?
the last 3 digits of her product ID.
016.
Where have we seen that before?
No. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Timyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course, I remember. Oh, shit, boy. We gotta run, we gotta run. Run. There's Alice. There's the injection gun. But no Luna. We were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna?
And I trust him.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Right. Off we go then. But who are we voting against?
Good question.
Well,
Invalid pair detected.
pardon?
Retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah, forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. Right, okay. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then head back into the AB room. Okay.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Go ahead.
But who are we voting against? I'm so confused. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, like, wait, hold on. What are we doing? What's happening? What do we do?
Sigma.
Huh? Oh, shit! Luna! Luna!
Isn't creepy at all.
That's not creepy at all. Oh, please tell me that one of us picked up Quark's bracelet. Because his was a 9.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, because the room would have beeped at us. Boy, this is the bad. Luna. No, God.
We can just stay in this room, right? We have to come out, right?
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
We're planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms? How's she going to vote?
Trey. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote allies, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP. I don't... Okay. If she's a robot, right? She's a robot.
Yeah.
She is not allowed to willingly harm a person. Unless it infringes on humanity in a whole.
So what you're saying is she's not allowed to vote, Trey.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's not allowed to vote for Trey. Because that would... Well, it wouldn't kill us, but like... I don't know. I don't know what her BP is at, but I don't think we're low. She's got 7 BP, right?
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now. Have you
What?
totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing
Isn't
this?
that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10
Alright.
seconds remain until
Unless plot twist and we're totally wrong about her and she's actually not bad. I don't know.
9, 8,
Possibly.
7, 6, 5.
Well, according to my handy dandy guide, we're choosing ally.
I trust him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think this little scene here is gonna come back, and then Sigma's gonna be like, you know.
2, 1.
Ally.
Alright, we're ally.
Nope.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, let's see.
Hey, Sigma, are you insane? Why the hell did
Yes.
you choose ally?
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now. Yeah, where's she? She's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Unless she didn't go in. Then her bracelet's still here. There it was. So she didn't vote. So that means it automatically was Ally. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
She let the system vote ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Amberdex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Let's go have a look.
Just Fi.
Everybody else is around. Pretty much.
Yeah, everybody dead. Just us and Luna. Yep. That means we all three can escape. Huh. That's really interesting.
That's hilarious that Fi was wrong, and if she just did the math and had a little bit of faith in Luna, then
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting though, because Luna could have gotten Quark's bracelet and could have escaped by herself. Very interesting.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized.
I just wanted to point this out.
Mm.
We have 3 9s. We have 999.
Yep.
Roll credits.
Yeah. Although that was the last game, but whatever. This isn't
Yeah.
999.
Yeah. It still is.
Yeah.
'Cause it doesn't say it. It still is.
No. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. If you don't vote, you get penalized. Or like, if nobody in the 3 group don't vote, then yeah. Then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless.
So if he was able to somehow get his bracelet off without him dying, then he's fine.
Why
But-
did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but...
To make sure we got 9
Alright,
BP.
what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, we technically haven't seen Quark's body, so we don't technically know for sure.
We also
No.
don't. Look, Luna could leave without us.
Yeah, but I don't think she did. I don't think
How
she's
weird.
going to.
How are we going to convince Fi of that, though?
I don't know.
That's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right? Where's Luna?
The Amberdex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Amberdex game.
Right, I just keep circling around.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh no, she's a red solo. Fi and I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair, just like before, but Fi had changed to a red solo. It didn't really matter though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd never have to play another AB game again.
Alright. Quark comes first. Let's go.
Alright. She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. Let's go! Let's look around. Where can we find them? Okay. Crew quarters. Alice. Is the injection gun still there? Okay. Yep. They're still dead. Mm-hmm. Yep. Bracelet. Bracelet missing on there. Yep. Lounge. Okay. Nobody there. Pantry. Nobody there. Warehouse B. Nobody left. Security room. Nobody here. Rec room. They're still dead.
Okay.
Gombe. He's still dead.
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
What is
There
it?
are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Yeah, they're all open now. Open?
Yeah.
Then who the hell opened it? And how?
Only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
Alright, let's head in.
That, I don't think necessarily. I think at this point in the game, all the doors could be open. Like,
That's true.
that makes sense. I don't know.
Everybody
'cause
else is dead.
Yeah, but like, we're at the point where there's no more puzzle rounds. Where the star round is the last round. But you can
Yeah.
keep doing that same round over and over again. There's no more key cards to collect. So
There are no more combinations of people, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
Everybody else is dead, I thought.
yeah, but it's just like, at this point, what's the point of them having to go through more puzzle things? Just to have the doors be open.
True.
Alright. Okay, let's go in. Let's check out this room. Ah! What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
What mint pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
One of them is lit up.
No? The one on the left. Is it being
The
used?
glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Let's open it! Let's crack it open then. Is it gonna be our boy? Is it gonna be Quark? Ooh. Oh. It's Quark! But is he alive? Is he alive? Ooh. Okay, why are we running? What is happening? Where are we going? Is Quark alive? Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse. Oh wait, we're leaving? Are we leaving? We're trying to leave. So I'm assuming, I don't know, did we pick up Quark? What is happening?
I'm hoping so.
What is happening? And pants.
That's it.
Okay, he's alive. My Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. He's alive! How did they get the bracelet off of him?
He never had one, remember? It's been
No,
off
he
him for a long time.
Yeah, but how did...
He's
Yeah,
been
but-
unconscious.
But he's still alive. He still has a heartbeat. You can't take it off if you're alive.
Unless he got put into a medically induced coma.
Or just like, they used the muscle relaxant.
Yeah.
If somebody was able to get into the, like, pharmaceutical lab thing that's in here, the chem lab, was able to use the same chemical that is the relaxant that stops your heart and stuff and stops your breathing, to the point where the bracelet comes off. But then use the counteractive medication to start his heart again. Then, yeah. Oh man. Okay. Oh, brain is exploding right now. Okay. The pod's display had given us little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been giving an anesthetic, which had put him to sleep, right? Because he was going crazy.
What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
There's Luna. He's wondering where Luna is. Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
It doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you?
Not really.
I admit none of this evidence is conclusive.
Yeah.
What are our options? You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem.
Definitely Quark. Definitely Quark.
Totally
For
Quark,
sure.
yeah. Totally.
Yes. Locked in the pod that he can't unseal from the inside.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
Definitely
unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot may not injure human being or through inaction allow human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here.
Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you wanted to always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Vi slipped through it. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside, there was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Vi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms. No! We're not. No! Sigma!
We're not staying. We're not
Before
staying.
she... Oh my god! No! Sigma! No! Sigma! No! Before she could respond, I spun around and ran. Sigma, no! Sigma.
She's calling us a dumbass now, right? Because that's what she should be doing, is calling us a dumbass.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Okay, it's still open.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Vi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
Oh, you don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
I know where I am. And blocked.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Forever.
Forever. I had no regrets. In fact, with Flying Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. What do you mean Luna's waiting? Are we going back to the garden? Are we going back to the garden?
It does seem fitting that
It does seem very fitting. Yep. Yep. Luna, I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Alright. We hadn't talked here in this one, huh? Oh.
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history? I know
What?
what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that?
Somebody.
Little bird told her.
Oh man. A little birdie told her. Okay, alright.
Oh.
Alright, I'm done. Alright. Okay.
You
Alright.
didn't like my joke? Little birdie told her. Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Alright. I nodded and took a moment to compose my thoughts. This music sounds so Ace Attorney.
It really does, though. It should sound really terrifying right now because we could be standing right in front of a murderer.
Yeah.
And we have no escape.
Yeah. But just like the beginning of this music was very like Ace Attorney. It was good. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splatter all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrists clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood spatter on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Why are you so sure?
Because he confessed.
What?
Oh yeah, in a different timeline. After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that against the rules?
What
What do you mean
rules are you
against the
talking about? What rules? I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Oh, hold on. Let me look at those again. Yeah. For writing a mystery novel. The criminal must be mentioned early on. All supernatural or preternational agencies are ruled out. No more than one secret room or passage. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. No one with extra sensory perception or similar powers can appear. Guess that one, no accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. As 6, yeah. Detective must not commit the crime. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. I mean, we already went through that. The last one,
Yeah.
you know, that's already a broken rule, so...
But this isn't a mystery novel. From what I've gathered, the entire point of this experiment is to find somebody who has the ability of that precognitive ability, the morphogenic field ability, and use it to influence time so that this doesn't happen. In other words, the whole point of this experiment is to alter the timeline and make so that this timeline where the disease kills everybody doesn't ever come to pass.
Yeah, something like that. I also think part of it is the whole testing if we can figure out Luna is a robot. Because if Dio didn't interfere with anything, the test could have gone perfectly smoothly.
Yes. But also, there's one other thing. And I think that the whole reason... I know Luna is part of the experiment, but I think she's like a byproduct experiment. She's like an extra. It's like, oh, well, the world's already ending, so let's experiment with the robot lady and see if we can make robots. Basically, like, as a backup plan to see if we could have robots, like, repopulate the planet, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, technically, then that would mean she's technically sort of Zero Senior, kind of?
Yeah. But if we're really real here though, Amana is Zero Senior. For sure. I don't have any doubt about it. Like, she's gotta be. Because she was also Zero Senior the first time, so it makes sense.
You mean, I don't remember her name now.
I'm sorry, Akane, not Amane.
Akane. I'm like, who are you talking about? I'm like, wait, you mean Akane? But she's dead.
Yeah, that was the wrench in the plan. Otherwise, the experiment would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dio messed everything up.
Yeah, Dio fucked everything up because he does that.
Yeah, he does that. Anyway, let's continue on. Does it really matter if it's against the rules of fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that incident P happens, and after that, the timeline splits into Timeline A and Timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in Timeline A on information I found in Timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you'd end up back at Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident P by visiting Timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'd be unfair, per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an uneducated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow, he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so he couldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder. I'm talking about Alice, and I'm pretty sure she, killed herself. Committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB room moved and exposed it. She took it with her, and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyouji. The first question is who put the handcuffs on them. The clue is the message Clover left. 016. If you think about it though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have to write with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it would be really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together and the message got transferred on the right thigh. Oh. So it did say Dio.
West Dio, yep.
So that explains why it was backwards. The B was backwards. The D was backwards. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now, about Kay and Dio. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Yeah. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He would have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned the switch light off and Dio took the opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies, none of them your fault.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories. Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyouji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt. The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place.
That's why I trust you. It's because you're a robot. Yeah.
How can you trust a machine?
Because you literally don't have the capacity to kill people. You literally do not have the ability to kill people.
Yeah, that's why I trust you. I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, pretty much.
He did get in pretty easily, but that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
Wait. Senior Zero Jr.?
Wait, why did the fucking bunny
What?
do it? Why did the bunny lure him here?
Why did the AI lure him here? That's... Okay. What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
So they brought him here.
No way.
But why?
His presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What project?
Can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever. Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay?
Just tell me, please.
We don't have time for that. We'll only be stuck here forever.
We're stuck here forever. What else are we gonna do? Okay.
I'll probably get bombed.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
If they have like an expiration or something where they go off after a certain amount of time, then
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know. Anyway, Dio found his way in.
I'm sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
I'm sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms,
5th and 6th?
counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the sixth room, and the one next to it would be the 5th. Okay.
After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room.
Ooh, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, because if Luna was activated, she would have tried to stop this. Because the robot rules. But because she was turned off, she couldn't.
So the AI isn't bound by the robot rules.
Murdered.
I guess so.
Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
What? Then who moved the old woman?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why? Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
What? Where did the screen go? Oh!
Luna, listen to me very carefully.
What? What? What?
Okay.
She knew she was gonna. She knew she was gonna die.
I'm listening very carefully.
Oh boy. Okay.
As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours. This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes. I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the notary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. And sure,
there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6.
The use?
I mean, how else is it gonna get in here, I guess? It doesn't surprise me that much.
Interesting.
Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
All of them? Okay, so we're all sick.
That is none of your concern.
It
Your
kinda
only
is.
concern is to follow your orders.
But
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say.
Okay, Akana, you kind of turned into a bitch.
I mean, she's probably lonely. She's been lonely for 60 years.
No, because she was hanging out with this one scientist dude that was taking care of Kay.
I mean, I guess, but I
Still.
think I think what happened is she knows that she has to save the world, so she's kind of mad that she's got to save the world instead of being with your Jumpy.
I don't know. It's weird.
Well, she did
Our program
decide, yeah, it's rabbit.
as I say.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just brain exploding. I did not get enough sleep to deal with this.
Gotcha.
You know this.
yes,
Good. Now, I have one final order.
another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them
Where?
to the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern.
Alright.
As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to. As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated. But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake, so I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
And you saw the old woman being murdered.
It was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out.
Maybe she knew. Maybe
Yeah. She knew that the first person who would come out of the AV room would be killed. But why did she do that?
Good question.
Very strange. Yeah, I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her.
She'd said she had one final order for me. I
Right.
didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart
Man, okay. I think I understand. Everything you did because you'd been ordered to.
Yes.
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then, is she Zero Senior?
No,
What? But if she gave you the
No.
orders, what?
she did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
There was someone else?
Yes.
A person who took care of Kay. There was like a man.
Scientist dude.
Yeah. And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. We
Okay.
worked together to develop the project she mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I suppose technically my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Junior too.
Okay.
I told you before that Zero Junior moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me.
But why?
I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, we'd figure out that the rooms had been moved and that she was in your room.
Maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean,
Maybe they wanted you to suspect me.
that doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
Right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife there?
Yes, I think so.
But how could they know that? She's not gonna tell me.
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game, using Phi's timetable. That would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Wait, you were listening to us in the security office? Oh.
Yes, that wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security
Yes,
cameras.
I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth, and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie, or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders.
Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course, while we were fighting over it.
Well, hold on a minute.
That's how
The
we
trick-
found her.
Yeah. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I get that part. What I don't understand is why it did anything to you. Blech.
I mean, because I'm a golem? One
Yeah.
of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
That's why you, died? To keep up the facade that you were human.
No, I collapsed because Zero Junior turned off the power to my body again. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too.
Right.
So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off.
That makes sense.
Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be sure?
I don't know about that. I think she wanted you.
terrified.
Yeah, maybe. Nice.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
We know Clover from the previous game is such a level-headed person who makes very rational decisions when her friends are involved.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair though, when it happened in the other game, her brother literally exploded and had pieces of him everywhere, so...
And then
That
it
would
turns
have
out
been...
It wasn't her brother, though.
Yeah, but she didn't know that. She thought it was her brother. That-
Murdering people.
Yeah, because seeing a person exploded would be very traumatizing. Not to mention thinking that it was her own brother.
She didn't see him explode, though, because it
No.
wasn't him. That's
No.
what I'm saying.
But it had his
she-
clothes on, and yeah.
If she directly confronted what happened to her brother and actually inspected his body, she would have realized it wasn't him because his arm was messed up and he
Yeah.
didn't have a proper arm.
He doesn't,
But
yeah,
she
he didn't
do
have
that.
the arm. Yeah.
Again, not a rational person who acts rationally.
Yeah, no, she's not a rational person. But I'm saying, from her perspective in the first game, seeing what from her perspective was her brother had been exploded, it's not exactly far-fetched for someone to go into a crazed mental state after something like that.
I mean, I guess it's fair, but
Yeah.
you want to at least gather all your ducks in a row first before you decide to murder people. Is all I'm saying.
And she was still pretty young. She was 18.
Wasn't she like 15 or something in the first game? 15 or
I
16
don't
or something?
remember. I don't
She was-
remember. She was young.
Her brother was like 20 and she was like 5 or 6 years younger than him, I think.
Oh,
Not by
I
sure.
really don't remember. But she was young. Which not to say that young people are stupid, but just, you know.
Not
Compared
too
to
young
how
later.
she is now, because she actually received like training and stuff, she would be at least a bit more wiser.
And yet she still leaks stuff from her face
Yeah.
when she's...
She's still not the brightest, but yeah,
He's still Clover. He's
still Clover.
All I'm gonna say.
But I don't think she really necessarily wanted to kill Luna. Like, seeing your close friend being stabbed in the chest definitely is traumatizing, but not as much as your only brother being exploded. Because they didn't have parents. Their parents died.
That reminds me. We don't
Hmm.
know what happened to her brother. Her brother could be the
Yeah.
scientist, dude.
We
Technically,
haven't heard
it's
anything
possible.
about. We haven't heard anything about her brother. I don't think so. From. Was it? I don't remember where. Was it here? In this game that. Yeah, Clover did talk about what happened before before she was in the agency and stuff. And how, like, she and her brother were, like, living together and, like, lived in a city and stuff, and he became, like, a musician, I think? Or, like, a writer. He was a writer. That was it. And he kind of became, like, a somewhat famous writer. Yeah. Which makes sense. It fits. It fits him. It fits Snake. He was very much a well-educated,
Sophisticated individual.
Sophisticated. Yeah, well, sophisticated and just, very good with words. He was really just like, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, anyway,
She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times.
yeah, I don't think she really wanted to hurt Luna. She just wanted to threaten her to try to get information out of her.
If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that?
Mm.
After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Yes.
that uses an electric shock to restart the heart rate. So that was why she left.
Or she wanted to resuscitate you to torture you some more for information. That's what
Yeah,
she was doing.
definitely.
She was
Yeah.
she was using those advanced interrogation techniques she learned from her training.
Yeah, totally. At 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover left the cabin.
I'm sorry, enhanced interrogation techniques, in my bad.
Uh-huh. Yeah, totally. Clover left
Why
the
did you do
cabin.
it? Why did you do it?
Yeah. Okay. So she left
She
the cabin.
ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio. Yes.
Dio?
I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
Interesting. And he just watched her go by.
I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing, but he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
He needed the knife. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio entered the room.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Wouldn't imagine it would. What did he have to? What did he do then?
Gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door.
Yeah,
Right?
but he couldn't find it.
Of course. If I had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
But why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade.
Right.
That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
Remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Myrmidons.
Yes.
What does Myrmidons
It's the
mean?
name of the organization he belongs to.
What is it? Like a club or something?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
No idea.
I'm afraid not.
Wait, wasn't he here to try to stop whatever Zero was doing? Then, wouldn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people.
That's true.
I'm sure he's on anyone's side.
You've got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Yeah, keep going. After he took the knife, Dio rifled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it, at least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Theo didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
Ooh.
When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight.
What do you think you're doing?
Ooh. He pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up. Yeah, Temioji!
Dio, what the hell are you doing? None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit. Like hell, you son of a bitch.
He let out a yell and leapt toward Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Temioji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment the two men struggled. Then as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. Yep. That's what I thought. But Dio was much younger and a stronger man. And the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put on a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. About this. tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. Give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well,
We'll be penalized.
exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
Man.
Just Dio things.
Just Dio things.
12 minutes passed and no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean me, Aoife, and Kay, right?
You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah. Kay had told us about you. We'd also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Cloverant and Myoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
And the anesthetic, right?
Almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol, and then while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Dio mortally wounded him but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. And I guess that's when we found them.
Yes.
When did
Stop
Kay...
for a second.
Yep.
Is it me, or is this soundtrack, this music, is like super Minecraft, and I love it.
It is kind of Minecrafty. It's very cool.
That's it. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
After
When did Kay
cracking
get the
white
window?
door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Cloverant and Myoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
And that is when he found the luminol.
That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's
I
bracelet?
told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, when he sprayed us with the luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
After then, when he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji, the center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes,
Where Quark was sleeping.
it only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, right?
The display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
But how... Why was Quark's bracelet off?
Took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
What? What?
What?
You mean the stuff from the crew
Oh,
quarters?
you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
Wait, whoa. You can take out the fucking bracelet with aluminum foil? Excuse me? That's bullshit. That's like insane hacks. Actually, this is not. How did they not plan around this?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh.
this is the Notary game meta, I guess. This aluminum foil. Who would have thought?
Oh my god. What?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets can't want that. They're always watching.
So it assumes
What?
I'm dead.
Yeah. And it's thin enough you could probably slip it under the bracelet. Oh my god.
Why would they ever allow that in the game then? Like, would you is Akane and the scientist dude just assuming that you're gonna be dead 25 times in a row with your morphogenic field bullshit?
I don't
before you discover
know.
that?
I don't know.
Or is it just like a really big oversight?
I don't know. Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes, all you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
And the bracelet thinks your heart is stopped. Holy shit. It was that easy all along.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait, where did she say she found the aluminum foil at? Crew quarters. So that was in the first set of rooms. Right, I remember that we had to use it for the puzzle.
Yes.
Oh my god. So we had it after the first round of the AB game.
Hindsight is 2020.
Wow. Okay. Wait. Why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod. Right. Because wanted to protect him. Or you're the one who unlocked the treatment center too.
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
So it was Zero Jr.? He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Sr. and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does. So are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
Play the Nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the Nonary
That
game?
was part of the project.
What is the project? Oh my gosh!
God.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
And why was she infected with Radical 6? Because it was part of the project. Oh my god. Hate it. I hate it. How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Yeah.
It
Why?
was necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
Yeah, for the project.
It had to happen for the greater good. The greater good.
Greater good. What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally killed me.
Then what?
Wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was the tubocurine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets. They were only wearing those bracelets because of the nonary game. If the nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
Yes, it is. Now, what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
Then if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room would have never have taken place, right? So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
Disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
What the fuck is the project?
Probably time travel. Probably morphogenic field, time travel, prevent the world from being
I think
killed by Level
so.
6.
I have a theory.
Look, here's the thing.
Oh god.
If the project succeeds and it is about changing the past so that none of this comes to pass, then it undoes itself. In other words, not only does the project never exist, but these people don't die because of the project, because this never occurs in that timeline. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But, okay.
My other theory, too, is maybe the project is meant to change all of this, and the one flashpoint in this timeline is when the cult leader's brother gets killed. Because the cult leader's brother gets killed, and then the cult leader's like, well, this world fucking sucks. I'm going to start an apocalypse cult. Because my brother died because the world sucks. So if his brother never dies, and assuming that the cult makes the Radical 6 virus, then that they basically started the end of the world. So if you prevent that, then it never happens. If I had to guess, that's what everything's been leading up to.
Yeah, but I think I might know who Zero Senior is, I think. Based off of a couple things. First off, has to do with, which hopefully maybe Sigma will say something about this, or like Luna will tell us. The fact that Akane and Senior knew about Dio was gonna get into the facility and he was going to kill somebody. And that obviously Akane knew that he would end up killing her. So somebody had to confirm that the things would happen in that order and stuff. Okay. The other thing that I think is a big clue, I think is more of the bigger clue, is Kay. Because Kay is some sort of clone of us.
K is a clone with a K. He's
Yes.
a clone. Klone.
But specifically, he is a clone of Sigma. Okay? During Kay, when he was talking about his life before the Notary game, he mentioned that he found out the only reason that his father had him was as a replacement to continue his research. So, who would you want as a replacement for your research?
One of the original.
Yes, but obviously you can't have the original, because at some point, original could die. So you make a copy. Following me here?
Kind of. Who's the original then?
Senior is Sigma.
We're his clone?
No, we're not the clone. We are the original Sigma because they put. Oh, I don't even know how to explain it that well. Oh my god, my brain.
They put like the original memories or whatever of them
No.
in us.
We were kidnapped years ago, before the pandemic thing happened,
Yes.
and
We're
like
thrown in an icebox.
yes, icebox. But brain hurty of just like we're not a copy because then senior wouldn't know what would be happening during the Nonary game. Because even though Kay is a copy of us, we don't have his memories. He had to tell us, right?
Right.
We didn't have any sort of flashbacks of his life unless he was like telling us. So clones can't share like that the memories. But so this is a weird time travel shenanigans
Yes, okay.
of
Here's my question.
yeah.
If we're zero, does that mean that we're zero without knowing it yet?
Yes. We are zero without knowing it yet.
So when we tap into the morphogenic field or whatever, will we then have all of our memories and will we know that we're zero?
Yes, but we haven't got that far, basically, because Zero Senior is the older version of Sigma. Of us.
How does he exist? How do they both exist in the same timeline?
That's the part I don't really know for sure exactly. But the fact that K exists. K said that he was the replacement for the guy doing the study, and obviously he explained that Akane was sort of like a mom to him, and Akane was working with Zero Senior. So that means that K was meant to be a replacement for Zero Senior.
Okay.
So that would mean Zero Senior is Sigma. And that also explains why the fuck we're here.
I mean, I just assumed that us and Fi were the two most important characters in the whole thing.
I still don't know why Fi's here. We really don't know anything about Fi. Fi is the wild card in all of this.
And she also has the same ability we do, apparently.
Yes.
Or she might have the same ability, but we might have a more advanced version or a version with more potential than she does.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if the whole timeline is going to be changed, this is what I'm guessing, if the whole timeline is going to be changed, then our character would have to have a stronger version of this ability if we're going to reach back further in time and change.
The only connection I can think of with Fi, it's pretty wishy-washy of this theory, that Fi is actually the daughter of Akane's brother. Because he had white hair.
She's, what's his face? I can't remember what the hell his name is.
Yeah, I can't remember what his code name, or like,
Was it
Santa! Santa!
I remember his actual name is Santa.
Yeah, Santa, I remember. Yeah, I don't remember his real name, but Santa was his, fake name. So, that's the only thing I can think of, that Fi is Santa's daughter, and she also has powers with morphogenic field stuff. I don't know, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I can really think of like, what particularly, is why she's there, but I don't know. She's kind of the wild card. But let's continue on this, and hopefully Luna will explain more things. Because even the whole Sigma thing is, I'm confused about the timeline of that, but based off of the thing that Sigma was saying earlier about how, like, how his memories from different timelines were connected, it makes sense that the future of himself would know everything that would happen in the Nonary game if himself was in the Nonary game. Right?
I would think so, yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay. 6 people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another, by Dio. At first, that makes it look like Dio's the reason they all died, but that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? That's a good point. Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who was Zero?
Sigma. Would you hug me?
Okay. What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. Also, that's not his chest, that's just his abdomen. But okay. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat, which had suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying? Again, not your chest, but okay.
This feels nice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair. Not real. Oh, Luna, you don't look so good. Hey, Luna.
She's deteriorating.
Yeah, the ABT or whatever.
Yes.
The outside part is like deteriorating. What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber, but after Clover gave me the tubocurarine.
Oh, right. Okay. I get it.
Does it scare you? This is
I mean, a
what
little
it really
bit.
look like. I'm a golem, just a machine, a jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time. Even
Yeah.
though I look like this.
Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. It feels so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier about if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr. and I hacked it.
That's actually extremely,
That's interesting.
if she did that, does she violate one of her orders?
I don't think so. Not exactly. I don't know. If
The
she
game
did
doesn't
it,
exist anymore. The game's over.
yeah, but if she did it to technically try to protect somebody like a human, then I don't think so. Because her inability to make actions was causing death. So it would make sense for her system to be trying to figure out a way for her to not be inactive. You get what I mean?
In a roundabout way, she's following the laws of robotics, yes.
Yes. She is overriding her orders in order to try to reactivate herself, in order to try to stop any more death from occurring. Because due to her being inactive, it caused 4 people to die. What?
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kei and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other.
Right.
That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself. And I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning.
Yeah, if her orders hadn't stopped her.
I had the ability to disobey my orders. But
What?
I didn't. That's the second
What?
thing.
Hmm.
I broke
She has the ability to break her.
Break
That's
the
massive.
rules.
That's massive, what she just said.
Yeah.
Like, I
Unless
can't
that-
overstate it.
Hmm. Unless this all has to do with the 0th law. Right? But we don't really know that. She might not even know that.
No, I guess maybe not.
I don't know. It's crazy.
I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Junior's systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous. So we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait, are you saying?
Very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Junior is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma, thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna, it's going to be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
Sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms.
Luna!
Thank you, Sigma, and goodbye, Doctor.
Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. Theory confirmed. Because that sounds like a theory confirmed moment to me. That sounds like
Right?
a theory confirmed word to me.
Oh my god.
Bye, Doctor.
Doctor?
You don't mind that, Luna's turning into like a mummy over
Terminator.
here. Yeah,
She's turning
she's having a
Terminator.
moment. Yeah, Terminator fell into the lava moment right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But your theory's confirmed at this point. I don't see any other way
Alright.
you can interpret that other than you being spot on with that.
Oh my god. Again, I don't know how, like, the whole thing works, but... Oh my god, it's awesome. Okay.
You don't like
Oh god, I fucking... Well, god, I just noticed that part. I'm like, oh
It's
god.
falling off. It's falling off. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tissue's deteriorating.
I just noticed the eye, just in particular, was just like, it's good now, bye-bye.
Yeah, she's like the Wicked Witch of the West when you dump a bucket of water on her. She's
Yeah.
melting.
Oh my god. Oh. Doctor.
Did you just repeat Doctor?
Yeah, he's just like, Doctor? Question mark? But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away. With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and the cool pool of tears over my heart.
This timeline was about. I'm sorry. This phi line was about as constructive as the first one. The one
Oh
that we
my
had, not
God.
the very first one, but the one we had with Phi, with one outside with Dio. This
Yeah.
one was about is informative. It was pretty damn
Oh
good.
my gosh. That was crazy.
I'm pretty sure at this point we can put all of the
And
all of the
Tears
things
in the
together.
Rain.
I-
Tears in the Rain is what that ending's the achievement was called. Man.
Might be the saddest ending.
It is, it's really sad.
Plus, what's he gonna do for the rest of existence in that timeline?
I don't know.
He's gonna sit there as Zero Jr. and just play fucking tic-tac-toe or board games with him. What else is he gonna do? Everybody else is dead.
Yeah.
And Phi and Quark are about to go for a moonwalk.
I'm assuming he would die at some point because he's infected with Radical 6. So he'd kill himself at some point.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you're right.
So, yeah, no. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I think I'm good for tonight. I think, because I'm pretty sure I think there's 2 other endings. I think the next 2 endings are probably going to be crazier, if not like as crazy or as crazier than this one. Because they're probably going to start really revealing everything.
We came
Mhm.
pretty darn close to revealing everything right now.
Yeah.
They revealed so much to us at this point. I think we can basically piece together basically everything at this point.
I still don't understand, like, the whole, like, cult stuff yet, exactly.
Hey, you know whose ending we're missing?
Yeah, Fuzz.
Yes.
Fuzz is the one we're missing.
He actually is.
Yeah. Apparently there's 2 endings for Phi. So,
regular ending, and then I'm guessing the true ending.
I guess. Hold on. Oh, no.
If Phi has the true ending, then that would be interesting.
Oh, apparently there's an extra ending?
The swimsuit special, the fan service ending. Let's go.
Well, it's an extra ending if you complete all the puzzles on hard mode, which we've done.
Ooh,
so, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So, that was crazy.
Yes. I have only one really lingering question right now. And that is, who relates to the cult leader in our group of people? Because there has to be somebody who relates to the cult leader, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm really beginning to wonder if that's Phi.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Phi is connected with that.
Because we know the origins of everybody else at this point, except Dio, really. But Dio, we know, is this antagonist asshole comes from the cult.
Yeah, he's a clone.
He's trying to murder us.
Mm-hmm.
Because he heard that we're going to try to save the world, and we can't save the world because he's his basically anti-natalist cult, which is basically says life is suffering and we must murder everybody to reduce suffering because, that makes sense.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Something. It's hard to say. But, holy! That was a lot.
You need to. I demand you quit yawning because you're starting to make me yawn.
I didn't yawn. I was just like, oh, I just need to take some big, deep breaths. I'm just like, holy shit. And plus I was just like really excited about the fact that when I was right about Luna being a robot and Sigma probably very likely being Zero Senior. So,
It was us all along.
It's us all along. Oh man. Crazy.
I got my games mixed up. A while ago, I thought that I saw a Danganronpa game or something, and I thought that the main character, we're the one who did it, we're the one who done it, and it turns out that I guess I got my 999 and my Danganronpa mixed up. I guess
That's okay.
it happens, huh?
It happens sometimes.
I think both Spike Chunsoft games, anyways.
I don't know if it's the Spectrum stuff. I don't know. Let me look.
Just-
Look.
Their styles
Look on
are
Steam.
pretty similar.
Let's see. Store page on Steam. Yeah, Spike Chunsoft.
Really? They do
Yep.
both of them? Mm.
Developer and publisher.
Developer and publisher, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do have a style though, don't they?
They do.
I'm
Lots
pretty sure
of-
like you play only Spike Chunsoft games and Stardew Valley, so that's basically your wheelhouse. It's just
I don't know. I've been
Sounds
playing
about right.
Minecraft a lot.
Minecraft is just like Stardew Valley, like version 0.8. What are you talking about?
Maybe. I'm just
Okay.
looking at Spike Chunsoft stuff. What they got going on. They haven't doesn't look like they still have Raincode on PC yet.
Still?
Ra-
Did they release it like 6 months ago or something?
yeah, it came out a bit ago. A couple months ago. I still haven't beat the game yet.
Okay.
I need to keep playing it. Oh, that was forever ago. Never mind. Dang it. Wish I knew that. Man. Apparently, August of this year, August 7th to the 14th, they had a big 80% off sale for visual novel games. I'm like, dang it.
Was it they didn't include the Code Rain one, did they?
No, they don't have it yet, but still they have like the Steingate games, some other games.
Stargate?
Steins Gate.
Oh, Steins Gate. I
Yeah.
have Steins Gate.
Yeah, I need to play more. I've played a bit of the Steins Gate like game. I've seen the anime. But I wanted to play the game.
I
Mm-hmm.
love the anime.
Anime is really good. But there's some other games on here I've also like have on my wish list and stuff.
Dang. Scientist, he's so cool. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I need to play Raincode mode. Raincode's been very interesting. Been very good. Very weird, but very good. Very weird.
Yeah. It looks like Spike Chunsoft took a crack at Persona. That's what it looks like.
Well, I think Spike Chunsoft makes Persona? I don't know. Who makes Persona?
Oh, Atlas is the
Persona.
publisher for Persona. Atlas is the publisher for Persona.
They make references to Persona in the game.
Well, freaking
Publisher Sega. Hmm.
Monokuma makes like a fucking reference to everything. I'm pretty sure he has a Dragon Ball Z Joker 2 or 5 in there too. It's like Sakura is like a gender swapped Akuma from Street Fighter is more or less what she is, at least appearance wise, maybe not personality wise.
Yeah.
But that's like the whole Danganronpa like genre is just genre. Oh my god, I said Danganronpa genre. That's like a Freudian slip. No, the whole Danganronpa series is like references and references and references and references.
Oh yeah. But like in Raincode in particular, they've had references to Persona, and I would say Raincode is a lot like a mix between Danganronpa and Persona. In a very weird way. They also had another reference to particularly Danganronpa, but they probably made other references that I just didn't pick up on. Because there was like investigating a school, and it said one of the plays that it does has to involve 15 men and women trapped in a room or something like that, or something. I don't remember exactly what it said, but I'm like, 15 men, women, huh? Well, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Oh yeah, we'll put rules in there and mascot that won't stop making puns.
Like, you never get to see that, like, actual quote play or whatever, but it just, like, in, like, little, like, like in between loading screens, which that's probably one of the most annoying thing about Brain Code is like anytime you go into somewhere there's a load screen and it's just like
Forever.
yeah. But yeah, in between like the load screens they'll tell you little information about the world. So yeah. Lots of fun, lots of fun. Oh yeah, I need to get this game. Yeah, I need to get these games too. And there's a lot of games and stuff I need to get. Even though I need to play games. I need to play more games. Instead of playing Minecraft obsessively. I don't have a problem.
Relatable.
What the hell is this? Hold on, I want to show you something. If I can figure out how to do brain things. Can I change? Yes. I'll show you what I'm looking at on Steam of like people post pictures and stuff for the Zero Escape. Junpei's first impressions of 7 A's insane. Mountain lion and Prince, I guess. Prince. I don't know who this person is. The red-haired guy. I don't know who he is.
That's a good question, actually.
I don't know, but that was just funny. Oh yeah, and then there's this one. He's clearly focused on the task at hand. Very focused. Yeah. Anyway, that's don't need more of that. Don't need more. Okay. Let's finish up.
His hand is definitely bleeding, and he didn't see he didn't see Fi in a swimsuit. That's not what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I gotta get ready to do stuff tomorrow, so.
Alright. Catch you later.
Yep. See ya laters. Oop. Alright. That is gonna be end for tonight. Oh, stretch. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight. That was really fun and crazy. See you all next week for more of whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. I'm crazy. I know. Bye.